Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Thursday, February 20th, 2025. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Thursday, everyone. Here's a look at the ES in the daily time frame. Inside day right now, 32% of ADR, just 18.5 points of range inside the previous day's range, and a very narrow 4-day compression that continues to build out. This is the third test up here at these highs, and again watching for signs of an expansion event that takes us out and through those recent highs, or in an expansion attempt that leads to rejection. That rejection would lead to a snapback within the range below. Until then, further range-bound price action could be seen, and bulls and bears will be looking to fade the edges of the previous day's range until proven otherwise. Looking at the NQ, similar price action here, 32% of ADR as well. Inside day, narrow 4-day range, a little bit higher to go until it gets all-time highs here. It could still get that move into those highs, but what happens once we get those new highs? Do we get ourselves a rejection and a fade opportunity back down, or does this lead to a full-on expansion phase to the upside? We'll see how that plays out. Until then, right now, this market continues to be range-bound, with opportunities at the extremes of the range for fades back toward the center of the range until proven otherwise. Looking at crude oil, this one remains within the boundaries of a 4-point range right here, 70 to 74, that continues to trade around CVPOC right there. So CVPOC shifting down to 71.61 from the 78s, and now we have ourselves a range that is kind of stuck, chopping around VPOC. This market right now is fadeable only at the extremes. Really, at the top end here near 74, that could be an opportunity to swing it back across the range, or even for a downside push into 66 to 67 down the road. Until then, stuck in the range right now and looking to fade the edges when an edge opportunity presents itself. Looking at GC, new all-time high today. New all-time high for gold today, with this market bouncing back after selling pressure yet again. Bullish Pima trigger zone still in full effect, and we mentioned before that despite the strong highs that we have seen here, this market continues to work higher toward 3,000. 3,000 has been our target since really back in this zone right here, when we mentioned that a breakout through the 2740 level would open up a move into 3,000 up ahead. This market has been on a clear path toward that target ever since, and now any pullback could still be a buying opportunity for a move into 3,000. Once we get that round number test, we'll see how the market responds. Looking at the YM right now, this is a significant compression of price in the YM. Not really moving much of anywhere. The last 4 days are compressed like the ES and the NQ, but you can add on to it another 4 days, or even maybe another 20 days here, and you have yourself a significant compression toward the apex of this pattern. The YM has hugged the previous month's close throughout the month. You can see right there, that line on top of that black dot means that price is precisely at the midpoint of the month as well. So you have the low of the month here, the high of the month basically right there, and then that is your current price and your exact midpoint as this market continues to compress right now. If you look at it here, it looks like a rounded top developing off of resistance. Last time something like that happened, we rotated back across the range. So again, building tremendous amount of energy here for a big forthcoming move, but until then, range-bound price action abounds. Looking at Bitcoin here, Bitcoin up 1.3% right now. This one also stuck within a tremendous range here. This range has been, I guess, 10-12 days deep now. Still kind of a larger rounded behavior here. Still stuck in a 20,000 point range between 90K and 110K. And again, the idea was that we'd likely see a flush down toward 88 to 90. If we get into that zone, it could be a nice little fade back to 100 or higher. A break of 88, and you're opening up a move to 75 down below. So that's the idea right now. Still stuck in the range until proven otherwise for Bitcoin. Ethereum up 0.6% right now. And this market here has been compressed like Bitcoin here, not really showing signs of big time strength. It did put in a strong high a couple of days ago within the downtrend. That would suggest at least a retest of this low here. Retest it proper in the 2000 zone, maybe a little bit deeper, and then perhaps start a snapback opportunity down the road. But right now, still stuck in the range like Bitcoin. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out here heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.